Hey, this podcast holds nothing sacred. This is Life, Tech, and Sundry. And what is Sundry? It's our experiences put in a melting pot to the internet. So join us on this wild ride called the LTS Podcast. Follow us at LT Sundry on Twitter, LTS.pod on Instagram, Life, Tech, and Sundry on YouTube, and all your favorite podcast distribution services. Stay frosty.
Hello there, this is Marcos Lopez from the LTS. This out-of-office episode is about Christmas edition and inspired, if you will, mainly on a theme that I am interested to talk about to you and hopefully you are interested in listening about. I know that the entire month of December is going to be, I think it's going to be 5 weeks, at least since this episode comes out every Tuesday. Let me check real quick how many Tuesdays there's going to be. There's going to be 5 Tuesdays, but I'm going to do it for 4 episodes regarding about this subject, Christmas related, specifically Duendes or Elves on the American continent, divided into South, Central, and Northern America. And then, of course, the relationship of how Duendes and Elves came to be in the Christmas zeitgeist, if you will. So with that in mind, on this episode, we're going to talk about how the relationship of Duendes or Elves come to be in South America and eventually building up to Northern and Christmas in general. Okay? With that in mind, remember, follow us on Instagram, X, and on YouTube or your favorite podcast catcher. From the bottom of my heart, my name is Marcos, so let's slide in, starting with South America, cradle of magic, where nature whispers and spirits roam. South America, a continent teeming with life and steeped in ancient traditions, vibrates with a magical energy that permeates its diverse landscape. Here, the line between the real and the supernatural blurs, and the lore of elves and duendes flourishes, reflecting the profound connection between humans and the natural world. Duendes, the mischievous household spirits. Duendes are the common thread throughout South American folklore, though their nature and behavior can vary from region to region. These mischievous sprites are often associated with homes and domestic spaces, and their actions can range from playful pranks to outright malevolence. So there's, as everybody knows, hopefully listening to this episode, South America has a lot of countries from Brazil, Chile, Argentina, all those different places, and many, many more. So let's dive into a couple of them that will interest you, pique your attention, if you will. And if you're from there, leave a comment to call me out if I'm missing on something or something that you would like to share. So let's continue. Argentina. In the rugged northwest, the Duendes de la Quebrada delight in tricking travelers, leading them astray, or hiding their belongings. These duendes are often associated with specific locations. Well, quebrada, in my head, by the way, is a Spanish term for canyon maybe, or open fields. That's what comes to my head. Such as caves, ravines, and ancient ruins. Locals often leave offerings to appease these spirits and ensure safe passage through their territory. Of course, understandable. Locals already know a lot of things there in any location, by the way, South, Central, anywhere in the world. So always mind the local. That's my little tip for those that want to have a good time and not have a bad, experience in any location. Now to Uruguay or Uruguay. Uruguayan duendes are more closely associated with the home. They are known for their playful pranks such as hiding keys, moving furniture, and making noises at night. Oh, so they're movers now. Some of them can even move furniture. I would like my couch to be more to the left, please, or move that table, please, to a better location. Respectfully, While generally harmless, these can become a nuisance if not respected. Treat them with respect. It is believed that keeping a clean and tidy home can help to keep these mischievous spirits at bay. Ooh, stay clean and they will not come for you. Good. Ecuador. Ecuadorian duendes are similar to their Uruguayan counterparts, known for their mischievous nature and tendency to cause trouble around the house. They are often blamed for misplaced objects, strange noises, and even minor accidents. Some believe that offering them sweets or small gifts can appease them and prevent their mischief. Appeasing them, keeping a tidy home, and being respectful towards them in your own home. So, in my head, this implies that there's a relationship in your household of spirits and forces, I would call forces of nature. If you disagree, contact me on previous links or in the description, wherever you find me. Now to Colombia. Give it some respect. It's a beautiful place. I haven't been there, but there's a lot of people that can't give enough hype of all these countries, by the way. Colombian duendes can be both benevolent and malevolent, depending on how they are treated. They are often associated with bringing good luck and prosperity to the house, but they can also cause misfortune if angered or disrespected. It is believed that leaving offerings of food and drink can help to maintain their favor. Very, very understandable. What about cleaning your house? Is that also an offering that have a tidy temple where you hold your house in tidy affair? I don't know. Colombia. Anybody from Colombia listening or knows about these cultures? Please, more insight, more conversation of your personal story. I could even get you as a guest from any of these countries or anywhere else that's interested in sharing their personal stories. Let's proceed. And now, from Colombia to where? Venezuela. Venezuelan duendes are also known for their duality. They can be helpful around the house, assisting with chores and protecting the home from negative energies. However, they can also be mischievous and even harmful if they feel neglected or disrespected. It is customary to leave a glass of water or a plate of food for them to ensure their good graces. Okay. They're part of the house. They can run defense on you. Home duende defense. I don't know. Something like ADT. But American duende. I don't know. There's something there in my head, but I mean, if they can help you in protecting your home, the more the merrier. Whatever can help. And now, from Venezuela, we go to Guyana. Guyanese duendes are more closely associated with the wild, inhabiting forests and caves. They are often blamed for missing children, strange sounds in the night, and other unexplained phenomena. It is believed that they are particularly fond of stealing children, luring them away with promises of sweets and toys. That is ominous. I do not like that. But they're the locals. They know and they have their personal stories. Anyone from Guyana? Please, more detail in that. I would like to hear from you. And now, from Guyana, we go to Well, this one is a weird name. It's more English and Spanish, so sorry for the mispronunciation ahead of time. Suriname, or I want to say Suriname. Similar to Guyanese duendes, Surinamese duendes are wild spirits who dwell in forests and caves. They are known for their mischievous nature and their tendency to play tricks on unsuspecting travelers. They are also believed to be responsible for the disappearance of children who wander too far from home. Damn. Again and Suriname. Again, sorry ahead of time for the mispronunciation. Their concept of duendes just hits different. And more to come. Let's go. Now we go to Peru or Peru. Peruvian duendes are often associated with sacred places and ancient ruins. They are believed to be the guardians of these sites, protecting them from harm and ensuring that they remain undisturbed. While they can be benevolent, they can also be angered by those who disrespect these sacred places. Yeah, there's in Lima, there's Machu Picchu, there's all these different historical places, and apparently, spirits, duendes, forces of nature, if you will, can be angered if you show disrespect. There are a lot of stories about this that I've come across, and more details on that, you can reach out here on the podcast for more insight in their personal stories or your personal stories. Reach out on social media or on the comments on YouTube. So let's continue here. Now from there, let's go over the popular names in South America for these forces of nature or duendes, if you will. Starting with the bombero, the ambiguous guardian of the forest. The bombero is a prominent figure in the folklore of several South American countries, particularly in the southern cone. He or it, in this case he, is often depicted as a short, hairy creature with a large hat and a fondness for tobacco. While he is generally considered a protector of the forest, his nature can be ambiguous and he can both be helpful and harmful for humans, depending on how he is treated. Damn, of course, anybody's going to vary in how you're treating them, and it's seen as a force that protects the local forest. Another one, this concept of the bombero or Argentina. The Argentinian bombero is a complex figure, both feared and respected. He is seen as the guardian of the natural world, punishing those who harm forest or disrespect its creatures. However, he can also be helpful to those who show him respect, offering guidance, protection, and even good luck. It is believed that leaving offerings of tobacco and cane liquor can appease him and ensure his favor. Hey, you just show him a good time, entertain him with a good drink. You might be making it across those caves, forests without any harm and even good luck. So prepare your cane liquor or some tobacco on the side if you need to share with the force of nature out there. In Uruguay, the Uruguayan bombero, also known as El Bombero, is similarly ambiguous. He is often associated with the good fortune, particularly for farmers and those who work the land. However, he can also be mischievous and even dangerous, especially towards those who disrespect him or the natural world. It is customary to leave offerings of tobacco and food for him at crossroads or near trees. He's outside, so crossroads sounds like a human thing. You wouldn't find that There's a word in Spanish called senderos, veredas, or deer trails, if you will. But crossroads, a lot of people. I don't know what the lore is with crossroads in South America. That's another thing to consider. So if you have some detail out there in South America about crossroads, what's the translation for it in Spanish? Why leave offerings there or by trees because it's a force of nature? But animals will get it. But more details. I would like to hear from you, specifically if you know about the bombero or anything like that. In Paraguay, the Paraguayan bombero is a powerful spirit who demands respect and offerings. He is seen as the protector of the forest and its inhabitants, punishing those who harm the environment or hunt animals without his permission. He is also associated with fertility and is believed to be able to impregnate women. It is customary to leave offerings of tobacco, honey, and cane liquor to appease him and ensure his protection. Forces of nature messing with women? That's a new one. But yeah, if you got more stories from Paraguay, Paraguayans, over here, reach out. I have if you want to reach out in Spanish, I have a segment in Spanish. So, more details to come in the future. If you're interested, reach out at me on all the links shown below. Or if you're listening to this YouTube video, reach out in the comments. You already know the deal. So let's continue. Okay. So with shapeshifters, masters of deception. Of course, yes, they change shape. They have to be top-tier deceptors. Shape-shifting creatures are a common motif. Not even a myth, a motif. What's the difference? Reach out in the comments. In South American folklore, often representing the unpredictable and dangerous aspects of the natural world. These creatures can take on various forms, often appearing as loved ones or familiar animals, to lure unsuspecting victims to their doom. Damn, that is very eerie. In Argentina, El Familiar is a shape-shifting creature that serves witches and the familiar, I think that'd be in English, that serves witches and sorcerers. It can take on any form, often appearing as a dog, a cat, or even a human. The familiar, or el familiar, is used to carry out the bidding of its master, often performing malevolent tasks such as causing illness, stealing souls, or even killing. Damn, that's all I gotta say. Damn. Oof. I got nothing on that one. Ecuador. La Tunda is a terrifying shapeshifter who preys on those who wander alone in the forest. She can take on the form of a loved one, luring victims deeper into the wilderness before revealing her true monstrous form. La Tunda is said to be particularly fond of children, whom she kidnaps and devours. Damn, that is scary, man. Now, to Peru. Sorry for this pronunciation. The Chula Chaqui. Damn, that's a complicated one. Sorry about that, Peruvians. Got the proper pronunciation? Please reach out. Is a shape-shifting creature who dwells in the Amazon rainforest. He often appears as a friend or a relative, leading victims astray with promises of riches or shortcuts. The Chulachaqui or Chulachaqui is said to have one human foot and one animal foot, often a goat's hoof or a deer's hoof, which leaves distinctive tracks in the forest floor. I got nothing on that one. Oof. Now in Guyana, the old Igwe is a shape-shifting creature who appears as an old woman, maybe an old hag. I don't know, man. That just, I mean, it's its own language. So, as an old woman by day and a ball of fire by night. She is believed to be a type of vampire, sucking the blood of her victims while they sleep. The old Igwe is said to be particularly fond of babies and young children, whose blood she believes to be the most potent. That is scary. Ugh. Yeah, now that is some scary stories right there. In Suriname, again, sorry for the pronunciation, Asema are shape-shifting creatures. Asema, Asema, or Isma? It's the local language. The shape-shifting creatures who can take on the form of any animal. They can be either benevolent or malevolent depending on their nature and their intention. Some Asema are said to be helpful to humans, offering guidance and protection, while others are dangerous tricksters who delight in causing harm. Damn, there's a spectrum for these. Oof. I do not envy that one. Now, other notable creatures. In Chile, the Trauco, this seductive dwarf of Chiloe Island, is known for his irresistible charm and his ability to impregnate women with his gaze. He's got that charisma, high charisma level right there. He is often blamed for unwanted pregnancies and is said to be particularly attracted to young, unmarried women. I mean, damn, that's all I gotta say. I got no comment on this one, just keeping it PG. In El Pincoya, this mermaid-like creature is a bringer of good luck to fishermen who respect the sea. She is often depicted as a beautiful woman with long flowing hair and a fishtail. It is often believed that seeing the Pincoya is a sign of a bountiful catch. Damn, I mean, hopefully everything goes well with that one. El Caleuche. Caleuche? El Caleuche. The Caleuche? This ghostly ship, oh, it's a ship, is said to sail the seas around Chiloe Island, crewed by drowned sailors. It is believed that the Caleuche collects the souls of those lost at sea, carrying them to the afterlife. This is, mind you, only from Chile, the country. Now to Brazil. The Curupira. 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 This red-haired protector of the forest is known for his backwards feet, which he uses to confuse hunters and lead them astray. He is often depicted as a small, hairy creature with a mischievous grin. Okay, so this one messes with the hunters. I mean, they got a name for it. This one's another weird one. Sorry for the name in advance. Saki Parere. This one-legged trickster spirit is a popular figure in Brazilian folklore. He is known for his mischievous nature and his ability to ride whirlwinds. He is often depicted wearing a red cap and carrying a pipe. What kind of pipe? Smoking pipe? Regular pipe? Do some beatings? There's a lot of ambiguity there that I don't know. Brazilians, please get at me to clarify this story. It's very interesting. Whirlwinds, tornado, maybe? Now, the Boitata. This giant fairy serpent is a protector of the field, preventing fires and ensuring the fertility of the land. It is believed that the boitata is formed from the spirits of those who have died in fires, like a snake that prevents fires. Damn, that one sounds like protective. It could be bad too. If you're the one making the fires, it could be a bad time for you. Brazil, please, more stories on that. It's interesting. Now to Bolivia, Anchanchu. Damn, this is a complicated name. Respectfully, please, clarifications in the comment. Anchanchu. These mischievous elf-like creatures are said to guard treasures in caves and mines. They are often blamed for missing tools and equipment, and are known for their mischievous pranks. So, are they guardians or are they just pranksters? They guard treasures, like the one from The Hobbit, that dragon. El Tío. That's in Spanish, by the way. From Bolivia, it could be the uncle, maybe. Clarifications would be highly appreciated. El Tío. This devil-like figure is the protector of miners. Of miners as in the ones that go into mines, or children. I think miners as in the ones that go and dig on the ground. He is often depicted as a horned figure with a red face and a long beard. Miners often leave offerings of coca leaves and alcohol to appease El Tío and ensure his protection. Yeah, definitely the ones that go and dig in the ground. Kuhuchi. Ahuchi. These hairy goblin-like creatures are often said to roam the mountains, stealing livestock and terrorizing villagers. Or villages in the whole, not only the villagers, but the whole village itself. They are often blamed for unexplained noises and disturbances in the night. Goblin-like. Goblin. Now to Colombia. La Madremonte. La Madremonte. I got nothing in English for that one. A combination of words? I don't know. Let's continue. The protector of the forests and mountains is often depicted as a tall woman with long hair and sharp claws. She is said to punish those who harm the environment or disrespect its creatures. Yeah, damn. This reminds me of the weeping, the one from Left 4 Dead. That one. Oh, the witch, I think it's called. You know, Left 4 Dead in the video game. Left 4 Dead 2 and all those things. Now, El Mohan. This hairy, water-dwelling creature is said to lure people to their deaths in rivers and lakes. He is often depicted playing a golden flute, which he uses to mesmerize his victim, glamour them, get them in the mood, and then into the water they go. Damn, that is scary. From Venezuela. La Sayona. This vengeful spirit appears to unfaithful men, leading them to their deaths. She is often depicted as a beautiful woman in white, with long flowing hair and a mournful expression. El Silbón. The El Silbón, you already know this one is like a boogeyman, a tall guy. This one's in multiple countries, obviously. That I've heard that he's carrying a bag and he's taking people's souls in the night. And you'll know he's around when you just hear the whistling. I don't know how to represent this whistle. More details would be highly appreciated, but this one I feel like doesn't need that much of an explanation to me. And the highlight is that it is the boogeyman of many South American countries. With that, South America, a tapestry of magic woven through nature and tradition. From the mist-shrouded islands of Chile to the vibrant rainforest of the Amazon, South America's diverse landscape echo with the whisper of ancient magic. Elves and duendes, woven into the fabric of folklore, serve as guardians of nature, mischievous tricksters, and harbingers of fate, reflecting the continent's rich tapestry of cultures and its enduring connection to the natural world. These beliefs passed down through generations remind us of the power of unseen forces, yes, of course, and enduring magic that lies hidden within the heart of South America. And with that little segment, dear listeners, I want to end it for the South American Duendes/Elves edition. Please reach out, and hopefully this episode will come out on the first Tuesday of December. As you know, each episode comes out on Tuesday. So, with that, from the bottom of my heart, my name is Marco, and this is the LTS Out of Office special. More to come for the month of December 2024. So, thank you. Stay frosty.